today we are going to be talking about lessons I learned from the brand of Zac Posen. But before I start, please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, send this page to as many people as possible to watch. I mean, you're helping me in so many ways. You're gingering me, and then let me know what you want me to improve on, topics I need to actually talk about. Somebody was asking me to talk about how to build a ready-to-wear brand, like what are the exact steps to take and the likes. So I feel like I've kind of touched that topic, but if you feel like it's something I should still kind of elaborate on, you can leave a comment below so I know to make it my next video. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I quickly wanted to give you guys one gist. So yesterday I was hanging out with some friends and we were talking about business and fashion business and all of that, and then we're discussing on how at the end of the day, your business is supposed to be based on profit, and I mean, of course, and also meeting the needs of your customers, but if you forget that, you're going to be lost somehow. So the topic of Zac Posen came on. So I decided it would be really nice for us to discuss Zac Posen and some of the lessons I learned from his rise and fall. So basically, I made sure to use the entire day today to look at what other people's opinion of what happened to him was. I watched a lot of videos. I even watched a lot of videos about his own opinion of what happened to him, and then I watched the documentary House of Z, and I'm here to give you guys some of the lessons that I learned from what happened to him. So basically, everybody knows Zac Posen. I mean, if you are into hot culture as much, sorry, that's a plane. Okay, so basically, I think it's good now. So basically, if you are into hot culture like me, you would know Zac Posen a lot, and then you would know that he makes amazing dresses. He makes amazing pieces. But then all of a sudden, I mean, his business failed. So number one lesson I learn to have a balance between art and commerce. I mean, you can be a great designer, but if you do not know how to run a business, go and work for somebody else. So you can be doing the only thing that you love, which is designing. Or if you are so much great at designing, then learn, and you want to run a business, then learn the commerce aspect of it. There's no point making beautiful dresses and at the end of the day your business is not making money, because that's essentially what happened to Zac Posen. The fashion industry is filled with a lot of what they call those things, show off, clickbait, yes, all these things that it really is not exactly as it seems, because the fashion industry is luxury and glamour and the likes. A lot of realities get shut out. We don't get to see the real reality of things. It is very important for us to strike a balance. I mean, you should be great at what you are doing, but if you are running your business yourself, you must also be profit oriented. The whole point of running a business is to make profit. If not, go and have an NGO. So as you are thinking of making beautiful pieces, you have to take the business aspect of it very seriously. Some people do not even make as amazing a dress as Zac Posen does, but they are making so much more profit. That's because he wasn't concerned with the accounts, the A to Z, the numbers. It's very, very important. That's number one lesson. Number two, I pray this video sounds nicely. Number two, failure is a respecter of nobody, so stay humble. So the thing about the fashion industry, as a designer, as you keep growing, your rep kind of increases. It's not like other jobs, when you become an accountant, the more oh gosh, why is this plane disturbing me? It's I was saying, get out. Anyways, I was saying, you have to learn to be humble. So with the fashion industry, the more your business is more getting more successful, the more famous they are more likely to be, and the more that pride sets in. And the truth is, pride goes before a fall. If you cannot treat your customers as per they are your kings and your queens, I mean, of course there's going to be like professional boundaries, but customers still come first. If you cannot cater to them, if you forget the reason why you're actually still in business, you're most likely going to go down the drain. So you're supposed to still stay humble, take your customers seriously, listen to them. I mean, the businesses that thrive now are the businesses that actually pay attention to how their customers feel. They are more customer centric. So you cannot afford to get left the pride of like getting more famous getting to your head. I mean, you'll be famous making clothes for celebrities, but you don't actually have actual customers. So it is so important. Pride goes before a fall. There was one other lesson I learned, man, I cannot remember. I cannot remember. Okay, another lesson I learned is that you do not have to like follow the crowd. Like, I mean, find what works for you and do it. You don't have to, because the whole world is doing like 5 runway shows. Even though you cannot afford it, you are going to be doing 5 runway shows. It doesn't make any sense. If you do not have money for your business, I mean, even if you have money, you're supposed to take it serious, because if you got like investors' money, or even if it's your personal cash you're pushing into your business, you have to get returns on it. It's very important. Getting returns on investment or on your capital is very, very important. So you cannot be doing what every other person is doing. Just because this person is doing this thing does not mean that you should do it, even though you know that you can survive without doing it. Instead, figure out what works for you, what works for your business, and grow and use that to your advantage. I mean, in this world of today, I don't think there's a lot of wrongs. There's no like one standard way of doing something. So like you can still do a whole lot of other things. I mean, I learned another one, but I cannot remember. So basically, I'm going to put in another thing. Yes, that I learned is he owned up to his mistakes. You have to know when you've gotten to that point of where you need to fix yourself, fix your brand, fix your business, or that point where you need to apologize. You need to know when you've gotten to that point for real, and you need to like step up. I mean, he acknowledged the fact that he needed to grow and he needed to be a better person for his brand or for his business, for his future brand, because like, I mean, right now there's no longer the business, but it might still come back. So he acknowledged the fact that you need to know that point, that particular point. I wanted to say two different things I learned, but like, I mean, I've said like 4. Yeah, so you guys, please, I still need likes, comments, subscription. Tell people to please like, comment, and subscribe. We're crawling. I know I need to put in more work, but you guys are the ones that will help me too. I mean, and trust me, I have a lot of content for you guys and all of that. So please help me, help my career, so that we can do this together. So I'm going to put in the link to a video I watched about his review of the documentary, because he actually did a documentary. I'm going to put in the review of the video I watched, and if you want the link to watch the documentary itself, you could send me a personal message, and then I would give you the details. So yeah, that's it for today.